Timmy!
No, it's Jimmy. Blah, blah, blah. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Jimmy James. You're watching Catch It Live First. This afternoon we've got for you Football Special. All the goals from around the UK and Europe as they go in. Think of Gillette Soccer Saturday, just without Jeff Stelling. You've got Jimmy James, a poor substitute, but hey, we'll do our best. On the TV at the side of me, we've got a replay of Wisla Krakow hosting Odra Opole. I won't tell you the result in case you want to watch the match. In fact, let's restart that. Let's have a quick restart and here we go. I'm pretty sure you'll enjoy it. Some early goals going in as well. An early goal for Wolves against Leeds. Krejci on 8 minutes giving Wolves a 1-0 lead. And it's also Brighton 1, Tottenham Hotspur 0. Minter on 8 minutes, or Minte. However you want to pronounce it. No doubt I'll be pronouncing it wrong. But there we go. He's given Brighton an early lead. Altrincham 0, Carlisle 1. Early lead there for Carlisle. Walsall 1, Tranmere 0. Empire Maker won't be happy with that. He used to be a regular in the live chat. I've not seen him for a long time. Hopefully he's doing well. Put my glasses on. I can see what we're dealing with. We had some early kickoffs as well in the Premier League, so we'll go through them shortly. Also in the Championship and League 1 and League 2. Oh, blimey. That's gone now. I should have brushed my hair again, shouldn't I? No, it doesn't matter. Nobody cares. Queen of the South 0, Inverness Cali Thistle 1, goal scorer to follow. Walsall 1, Tranmere 0. It was Evan Weir on 9 minutes giving Walsall the lead. I think it's time to get my bet on as well, as we always do on a Saturday. Let's have a 16 or 17 match accumulator. Over 2.5 goals in each game. It's only got to come in once. Who shall we go for? Let's see what's on the go. Also an early goal there for Nottingham Forest away at Burnley. Manchester United and Chelsea, that's a 5:30 kickoff. And at 8 o'clock tonight, Fulham host Brentford. Chankazimba on 9 minutes. It was giving Inverness Cali Thistle the lead over Queen of the South. And the Sky Bet Championship, who are we going for there? Portsmouth and Sheff Wednesday. Could be 3 goals or more in that game. Blackburn and Ipswich, maybe. Sheff United and Charlton. Sky Bet League 1. Who are we going for there? Port Vale and Mansfield. Don't fancy that one. Rotherham and Stockport, I think. Altrincham 0, Carlisle 1. It was Lewis Banks with a 9th minute own goal giving Carlisle an early lead. Cardiff and Bradford. Reading and Leyton Orient. Alloa 1, Cove Rangers 0. Curtis Roberts on 11 minutes giving Alloa the lead. Let's see if Bristol Rovers can do us a favour. Bromley and Chesterfield. Barnet and Grimsby. We shall see. Only one game in the Scottish Premiership today. Dundee and Livingston. And there's 2 games in the Scottish League Cup. Aberdeen and Motherwell and Rangers and Hibs. Rangers and Hibs is a 5:45 kickoff. Erdrionians and Wraith. Let's give that a go. It's Kelty Hearts 0, Hamilton Accies 2. Connor Smith on 12 minutes, doubling Hamilton Academical's lead. Portsmouth 0, Sheffield Wednesday 1. Barry Bannon in the 12th minute. And Walking 0, Forest Green 1. Jaden Clark on 10 minutes, giving Forest Green the lead. Forfar and Annan. Stramrat and Elgin City. Who else have we got? English National League. Wait, Scunthorpe and Truro. Boston and Boreham Wood. Scunthorpe and Truro, Boston and Boreham Wood. That's my last two. 193,000. Pay me now. Oh, it's gone up to 206,000. Right. Let's see what the payout is. We've just put £1 on that. Cash out immediately. It'll go to about 30 pence. Let's have a look what Betfair are going to offer me. 17 pence. They've got no faith in me. East Fife 1, Montrose 0. Brian Easton on 12 minutes, giving East Fife the lead. Ryan Sweeney for Mansfield, 14 minutes. He's not scored. He's been a naughty boy. He's been sent off for foul play. So Mansfield down to 10 men. Everything sounds all right with the volumes. Fingers crossed, we're good to go. Right, we've just had a score correction. Altrincham 0, Carlisle 1. I don't know why that's a correction. Can't quite work that one out. Swindon 0. Away at Salford. Goal scorer to follow there. And Bromley 1, Chesterfield 0. That was one I've just put on my coupon. Fingers crossed that's going to come in. It was Kadeem Harris on 15 minutes, doubling Salford's lead at home to Swindon. 2-0 their lead. Bromley 1, Chesterfield 0. Goal scorer to follow. And Burnley 0, Nottingham Forest 1. It was Williams on just 2 minutes. Good start there for Nottingham Forest. So Swindon. It's a top of the table clash, this really. Swindon currently sitting 4th. Salford top of the league now, if things stay as they are. Walsall are having another good start to the season, joint first position. But we know what happened last year. I can remember saying when they had such a lead, if they don't go up, all 4 wheels will have come off the wagon. Well, they must have done, because they didn't get promotion, did they? Bromley 1, Chesterfield 0. It was Michael Cheek on 16 minutes. And Cardiff 0, Bradford 1. Tommy Lee on 16 minutes. Good start for Bradford. Cardiff have been going great guns, haven't they? Bradford City took the lead through Tommy Lee on 16 minutes. If you're a Bradford fan, there's a long way to go in this game, isn't there? There's a long way to go. You'd sooner be taking the lead in the last 5 minutes than in the 16th minute. But they'd take it. They would take it, that's for sure. Merseyside derby earlier on. Liverpool 2, Everton 1. Goal scorers were 10 minutes, Gravenberch giving Liverpool a 1-0 lead. Then Ekitike on 29 minutes, doubling that lead. Gay pulled one back in the second half on 58 minutes, but not enough for Everton to get anything from today's game. And it's Wycombe 1, Northampton 0. Daniel Harvey on 17 minutes, giving Wycombe an early-ish lead. Let's have a look what the cash out is doing. Spartans 0, Sterling 1. Goal scorer to follow in that game. Cash out's at 11 pence. Can't believe it. Turf Mower still Burnley 0, Nottingham Forest 1. Williams. Is that Nico Williams? The early kickoffs in the Championship and League One. God, there wasn't a lot of goals around, that's for sure. Whether it's because of some inclement weather around, some heavy rain, gusting winds. But yeah, not a day for lots of goals. MK Dons 0, Accrington 1, Kelty Hearts 0, Hamilton 3. Oliver Shaw with a 20th minute penalty, giving Hamilton Ackies, it's a red letter day so far. MK Dons Accrington 1, it was Isaac Sinclair on 19 minutes. An Aldershot 1, Hartlepool 0. Jeff Stelling won't be happy with that. Although if you're an Altrincham fan, you can breathe a sigh of relief. It's now Altrincham 1, Carlisle 1. Jimmy Knowles with a 19th minute penalty getting Altrincham back level. Spartans FC 0, Stirling Albion 1. It was Ryan Shanley on 16 minutes giving Stirling Albion the lead. Enfield Town 1, Chippenham 0. And at the London Stadium it is West Ham 0, Crystal Palace 0. Quick shout out. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button, ping that notifications bell. If you can give us a thumbs up, that'd be fantastic. If you share the stream, I'll love you forever. What more could you ask for? Eastleigh 1, Braintree 0. Goal scorer won't be following on that one, I wouldn't have thought. And that Aldershot goal, Aldershot 1, Hartlepool 0, it was Cameron Hargreaves on 20 minutes, giving Aldershot a lead. Smarten yourself up, Jimmy, come on. There you go, that's looking a bit better. Looking tired today, Jimmy. It's been a tough week, but we survived it. Turf Mower. Williams with that early goal for Nottingham Forest, but Burnley have pulled one back. It's now 1-1. Oh, Zinchenko's run past the ball there. Yeah, they won't be happy with that, Nottingham Forest. It is 1-1. Hull 1, Southampton 0. Scunthorpe 1, Truro 0. Adds to Armagh 0. And Chorley 1, Macclesfield 1. Macclesfield getting back level. Got to say it was Jayden Anthony on 20 minutes with that Burnley equaliser. Eastleigh 1, Braintree 0. It was Aaron Blur in the 21st minute, giving Eastleigh a lead. And Hull 1, Southampton 0. It was Kyle Joseph in the 22nd minute, giving Hull the advantage there. Reading 1, Leyton Orient 0. Jack Marriott in the 21st minute, giving Reading a lead. And it's Adds to Armagh 0. Hemel Hempstead 1, Farnborough 0. Charlie 1, Macclesfield 0. That's a score correction. And it's Newport 1, Gillingham 1, goal scorer to follow. Potters Bar 1, Cray Valley 1. Potters Bar getting back on level terms there. And Scunthorpe 1, Truro 0. It was Joey Dawson in the 23rd minute, giving Scunthorpe the lead. Stenhousemuir 1, Peterhead 0. Dale Carrick in the 24th minute. And it's Torquay 1, Ebbsfleet 0. The English Riviera. Not too far from me, that, at all. Clyde 1, Edinburgh City 0. Goal scorers to follow. Don't forget to join us tomorrow. We have got the big one. Wisla Krakow, we're away. We are away at... We have got something like... we're away at Lexner tomorrow. We've got so many games coming up quickly. We've got Lexner in the league, the Polish Betclic 1. We have got Bytom Odrzańskie, in the Polish Cup. Then we've got Polonia Bytom. And all that before the end of September. Then on the 2nd of October, a massive match away at the Ekstraklasa, although it will be playing at the R22 Stadium. This was home ground. Because currently the Extra, although they're doing well in the Polish Betclic 1, the ground is not up to standard, so they're having to play the matches away. Then we've got the big one on the 5th of October. Wisla Krakow against Ruch. That's always a big game. They always have a good following, do Ruch. The R22, the Henrik Raymond Stadium will be bouncing. The game's coming thick and fast before the winter break. Stenhousemuir 1, Peterhead 0. It was Dale Carrick. Newport 1, Gillingham 1. Gillingham back on level terms there, thanks to Bradley Dack in the 23rd minute. And Clyde 1, Edinburgh City 0. James Hilton, also in the 23rd minute, giving Clyde a lead. Ashton United 0, Lancaster 2. Goal scorer won't be to follow on that one. We've also had some good news from the Polish Premier League, the Ekstraklasa. We reached out to them to try and get permission to host and stream the Polish Premier League matches. They've agreed to it once we get the subscriber count on Catch It Live first. So if you guys want to be watching live Polish Premier League matches with English commentary, hit that subscribe button. That's all we're waiting for now. Quick look, see how the cash out's doing. Oh, we're hanging in there at 2p. Back to work Monday, Jimmy, back to work. Molyneux, it's still Wolves 1, Leeds 0. Krejci in 8 minutes, giving Wolves that lead that they're hanging on to. Stevenage 1, Exeter 1. Goal scorer to follow there for Exeter. And Scarborough 1, Oxford City 0. Let's have a look at that game. Scarborough sitting in third currently. Out of the last 5 games, they've won 4, drawn 1. So they are in good form, Scarborough. Oxford City, on the other hand, yeah, they're just sitting on goal difference. 1 place outside of the drop zone in 20th. Last 5 games, they've lost 4. They did have a victory over Alfreton, 5-0. But they've lost to Spennymoor, Chester, Radcliffe, last time out, Buxton. It's not looking too good today for them either. Stevenage 1, Exeter 1. It was Josh McGuinness on 27 minutes getting Exeter back on level terms. Stevenage 1, Exeter 1. Game finished in the Polish Ekstraklasa. An early kick-off. It finished Radomiak, Radom 1, Piaskovice 0. In the English Championship, these were all final scores. They were early kick-offs, so it was Birmingham 1, Swansea 0, Leicester 0, Coventry 0, QPR 1, Stoke 0. Do you know, since QPR got that thumping from Coventry, they've bounced back really well. Derby 0, Preston 1, Alfie Devine on 29 minutes giving Preston the lead. Finished games in the English League 1 early kick-offs. Blackpool 1, Barnsley 0, Bolton 4, Wigan 1 and Lincoln 3, Luton Town 1. Just a 1, sorry, just a 2. Just a 3. From League 1. It was Blackpool 1, Barnsley 0, Bolton 4, Wigan 1, Lincoln 3, Luton 1. In League 2, Bradford have just doubled their lead from the penalty spot. Sarcevic once served Plymouth Argyle, making it Cardiff 0, Bradford 2. Not what the Cardiff fans would have been expecting, that is for sure. Yeah, English League 2, earlier kick-offs, sees the final scores. Cambridge United 2, Fleetwood 1, Harrogate 2, Shrewsbury 0. And in the English National League, final score, Brackley Town 1, Sutton 0. Speaking of Plymouth Argyle, with Sarcevic once being of the Green Army, they're playing today are Plymouth Argyle at home to Peterborough. It's not started well. It's Plymouth Argyle 0, Peterborough 1, goal scorer to follow. And it's now Brighton 2, Tottenham Hotspur 0. Yassin Ayari on 31 minutes, doubling Brighton's lead. And it was Jimmy J. Morgan in the 31st minute, giving Peterborough the lead away at Plymouth. Wolves 1, Leeds 1, Dominic Calvert-Lewin on the 31st minute. He's got Leeds back level. I was just going to say, and I'm glad I didn't know, because I'd have looked a right plum, or an even bigger plum than normal. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, when I've seen him this season for Leeds, I haven't been impressed at all. I'm glad I didn't say that now, although I just have done. But he's got Leeds back on level terms there, so it's Wolves 1, Leeds 1. East Fife 1, Montrose 1. Montrose getting back on level terms. Goal scorer to follow. And Redditch 1, Stourbridge 0. Worcester 1, Rail Bedford 1. Rail Bedford getting back on level terms. And it's Slough 1, Hornchurch 1. Hornchurch back on level terms. East Fife 1, Montrose 1. Graham Webster in the 31st minute getting Montrose back on level terms. Cash outs 2 low. We're going to have to name and shame these clubs. The fans want to see some goals. Maidstone 0, Maidenhead 1. And the sun is coming out in sunny Devon. Been raining all morning. London Stadium still West Ham 0, Crystal Palace 0. 32.5 minutes on the clock. And it's Bedford 0, Spennymoor 1, Gateshead 1, FC Halifax 0. And Weymouth 0, Gloucester 2. Stevenage 2, Exeter 1. Stevenage once again taking the lead. Goal scorer to follow in that game. And at Bramhall Lane, it's still Sheffield United 0, Charlton 0. Gateshead 1, Halifax 0. It was Kane Adom with a 33rd minute penalty, giving Gateshead the lead. American Express Stadium. Still Brighton 2, Spurs 0. Minte on 8 minutes, and Ayari from the in the 31st minute, giving Brighton comfortable lead over Tottenham. Tottenham looked so good early on in this season, then they do what Tottenham do. All the way. Dungannon 2, Cliftonville 0, Potters Bar 1, Cray Valley 2, and Warrington Rylands 2, Hyde 0. Yeah, don't forget to join us tomorrow. We'll have the pre-match build-up for Wisla, as we're away at Lexner. Should be getting 3 points there. Not been playing well the last couple of times out though, losing against Legnica and then drawing last time out against, well, I won't say anything. It's at the side of me. So if anyone wasn't paying notice, I won't mention anything else. Eastleigh 1, Braintree 1, and Stevenage 1, Exeter 1. It's a score correction, so Stevenage didn't take the lead against Exeter, although Altrincham 1, Carlisle 2. Carlisle have gone back into the lead in that game, and it's Curzon Ashton 0, South Shields 1. MKM Stadium, it's still Hull 1, Southampton 0. Dropping into that championship, it's a minefield, isn't it? You're not guaranteed to be getting promotion straight back into the Premier League, that is for sure. There's a lot of sharks in that league waiting to eat you. And no, I'm not sure what's going on here. Altrincham 1, Carlisle 2. Regan Linney in the 35th minute. So we'll take that as given. Ignore any score corrections you see going across our little video printer going across the top, courtesy of Flashscore. Thank you very much to them. Yeah, don't forget to join us tomorrow. We'll have the pre-match build-up for Wisla against Legnica, against Lexner. And then we'll also have live watch-along. I think it's a 1:30 kick-off here in the UK. It's Wisla Krakow. There's sure to be drama. If you've never watched Polish football before, I can thoroughly recommend it. It's like football from the 80s and 90s in the UK. And it's Newport 1, Gillingham 2. Johnny Smith in the 36th minute, giving Gillingham the lead. Barwell 0, Bromsgrove 1. West Ham have just conceded against Crystal Palace from a set piece there. I just caught it at the corner of my eye. Goal scorer to follow. Apologies for that. Alloa 2, Cove Rangers 0. David Devine in the 37th minute, doubling Alloa's lead. And Eastleigh 1, Braintree 1. Terrell Works in the 35th minute, getting Braintree back on level terms. I wonder if Terrell Works was named after Tyrrell Works from the Formula 1 days. Who knows? And we did Newport 1, Gillingham 2, Johnny Smith, wasn't it? 36 minutes gone. Yeah, and if you just missed it, we've just seen it live there now. West Ham 0, Crystal Palace 1. I didn't catch the goal scorer, but we'll pass that on as soon as possible. It was Mateta, 37 minutes. And it's Gateshead 1, Halifax 1, J Turner Cup on 37 minutes from the penalty spot. Walsall 1, Tranmere 1. Joe Ironside in the 38th minute, getting Tranmere back on level terms. Empire Maker will be rubbing his hands now. He'll be a happy chappy. Forfar Athletic 1, Annan 0. Basingstoke 0. Haventon Waterlooville 1. Morecambe 2, Wealdstone 0. Morecambe will be looking forward to 3 points today, hopefully. Put all their off-field problems behind them and move on. Clyde 1, Edinburgh City 1. It was Jake Service on 37 minutes. And Forfar 1, Annan Athletic 0. It was Angus Mailer, also on 37 minutes. Farnham 1, Taunton 0. And Cheltenham 0, Oldham 1. Let's have a look at the cash out. Still too low. Oh, come on. There's always one that lets you down. Looks like more than one today. Cheltenham 0, Oldham 1. Will Sutton, 38 minutes, giving Oldham the lead. Big game later in the English Premier League. Arguably biggest game of the day. If you're a Scouser, you would be arguing that the Merseyside derby was the biggest game, but Manchester United hosting Chelsea. Ruben Amorim under pressure. Well, if you believe all social media, he's under pressure. And it's now Wolves 1, Leeds 2. Anton Stach on 39 minutes, giving Leeds the lead. Wolves took an early lead in that game, but Leeds have come roaring back there. And Bromley 1, Chesterfield 1. Armando Dobra on 39 minutes, getting Chesterfield back level. Norwich 1, Wrexham 0. Wrexham. We're hoping before the season started for promotion into the Premier League. As things stand, they're going to be fighting off relegation. Peter Moore got a stake in that club. If you don't know who Peter Moore is, used to be at Liverpool. Part of the I would say, the money team, the marketing team. He's also now bought a 5% stake in Wisla Krakow. The future's looking bright. Real Madrid 1, Espanyol 0. Corn 1, Royston 0. Colchester 0, Bristol Rovers 1. Bristol Rovers taking the lead there. That one's on McCoupin. Morecambe 2, Wealdstone 0. It was Dixon Bonnet on 38 minutes, doubling Morecambe's lead. Norwich 1, Wrexham 0. It was Jack Stacey in the 39th minute, raining on Wrexham's parade. And Colchester 0, Bristol Rovers 1. Fabrizio Cavane on 40 minutes, giving Bristol Rovers the lead. And it's Merthyr Town 0, Radcliffe 1. Let's have a look how Radcliffe are doing this season. And Sudbury 1, Stratford 1. Stratford getting back on level terms. Kettering 0, Bishop Stortford 1. Ross County 0, Queen's Park 1. Goal scorer to follow in that one. Stanhouse-Muir 1, Peterhead 1. Peterhead back on level terms there, thanks to Andrew McCarthy in the 42nd minute. And it's Barnet 1, Grimsby 0. Goal scorer to follow. And there is a goal. Tottenham are back in this game. Barnet 1, Grimsby 0. It was Offerbar on 42 minutes, giving Barnet the lead. I'm just trying to see who scored here for Spurs. It is going to stand. VAR's in progress. They're trying to say it's handball. Nah, that goal's gonna stand there. It'll be 2-1 to Spurs. Famous last words, but for me, VAR won't be ruling that one out. It will be Spurs on the goal. Although this is VAR, who knows? But if you're a Tottenham fan, don't panic. You'll be back in the game there, thanks to Richarlison in the 43rd minute. Merthyr Town 0, Radcliffe 2. 2 quick goals there for Radcliffe. That's what I wanted to do. Let's see where Radcliffe are in the league. How are they doing? They had a struggle last season. They survived, but it was a long, tough season. Currently, they're sitting in 8th place. So they've had a good start to the season. Last 5 games, won 3, lost 2. Currently winning today 2-0 as well. So it looks like they're going to extend this winning run again. Merthyr Town just below them, though. They've won 3, lost 2 from the last 5. So they're not exactly out of form. But Radcliffe today, 2-0 up. Going great guns. Dundee 1, Livingston 0. Simon Murray in the 43rd minute. And that's the only game in the Scottish Premiership today. Dover 0, Hampton and Richmond 2. Farnham 2, Taunton 0. Horsham FC 0, AFC Totton 1. Cash out still too low. Who's letting me down? Who's not got anything on the score sheet so far? Rotherham and Stockport's letting me down. Blackburn and Ipswich. Boston United and Boreham Wood. Sheffield United and Charlton. Stranraer and Elgin City. Erdrionians and Wraith. Aberdeen and Motherwell. Come on. Sort yourselves out. Morecambe 3, Wealdstone 0. It was Admiral Musquay on 44 minutes. Great name. It's been on the score sheet quite a bit for Morecambe because I always remember the name. And Notts County 1, Crawley 0. Scott Robertson in the 45th minute giving Notts County the lead. Newport 1, Gillingham 3. Bradley Dack from the penalty spot on 45 minutes. I don't know what's going on now at Molineux, but Leeds have just scored again. Goal scorer to follow. Wolves 1, took an early lead, but Leeds have come roaring back there. Wolves 1, Leeds 3. East Kilbride 1, Dumbarton 0. Goal scorer to follow in that one. And it was Noah Okafor on 45 minutes, giving Leeds a 3-1 lead. You wouldn't have thought that was going to be the half-time score after the first 10 minutes. East Kilbride 1, Dumbarton 0. John Robertson in the 46th minute from the penalty spot. Lots of half-times coming through now. Quick shout out, if you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button, ping that notifications bell. If you can give us a thumbs up, that'd be superb. We've got to build the subscriber count now, then we can get the rights to stream the Polish Premier League. Things are in the offing. We're at 400 and something subscriber now. We need considerably more. Then they'll do the deal with us. This is what we want to hear. And it's Morecambe 3, Wealdstone 1. Max Kretschmar in the 46th minute. Getting Wealdstone on the score sheet at least, but still trailing Morecambe by 3-1. Ross County 1, Queen's Park 1. Ross County getting back on level terms there just before half-time. And what a game that is. Bragg 4, Orebro 4. Spartans 0, Stirling 2. Goal scorer to follow. And it's half-time in the big game of the day. Tamworth 0, Yeovil 0. Come on, the fans are paying money to see some goals. Get some attacking football played. Also in the Scottish Cup, it's Aberdeen 0, Motherwell 0. There's a breeze picking up here as well now. It stopped raining. breezes here. Workington 1, Prescott 1. Prescott getting back level. And Hereford 1, Worksop 0. Did we do that one? Spartans FC 0, Stirling Albion 2. Ross Cunningham, 45th minute penalty, doubling Stirling Albion's lead. And Merthyr Town 0, Radcliffe 3. Radcliffe are having a great day. Next to each other in the table there, but Radcliffe are definitely having a red letter day. Down at Home Park, it's half-time. It's still Plymouth 0, Peterborough 1. Although this is Plymouth Argyle, anything could happen in that second half. And Farnham 3, Taunton 0. Needham Market 1, Stamford 0. And Malmo 0, Djurgården 1. Don't forget, live chat is open. If you've had a wager, let us know what your bet is. We can cheer you along. Mine's not doing too well at the minute. Cray Wanderers 1, hashtag 3. And Hamburger 2, Heidenheim 0. Walsall 2, Tranmere 1. Oh, Empire Maker won't be happy with that one. Walsall took the lead. Tranmere pulled one back, making it level. But just before half-time, Walsall had taken the lead again. And it was Evan Weir. 5 minutes into adding on time at the end of the first half. Walsall 2, Tranmere 1. Still can't believe when I look back how Walsall blew. Not only blew the chance of promotion last season, how did they blow the lead that they had to not get automatic promotion as champions? Crazy. Crazy. Lots of half times coming through. We need some goals in that second half if Jimmy's going to get his... what was the value of it? £206,259, 35 pence. They're not even offering me 35 pence. 16 fold accumulator. 3 goals or more in 16 games. It'll come in one day. Half time it is. Norwich 1, Wrexham 0. Yeah, let's have a look at that one. Norwich and Wrexham. They are not having an easy time of it at all. Wrexham, that is. Let's have a look at the live standings in the English Championship. Middlesbrough still sit top on 16 points. Wrexham, they're just outside of the drop zone, but that's only on goal difference. And from the last 5 games prior to today, they'd lost 3 of them, drawn 1 and won 1. They lost against Southampton. They lost against West Brom. They got a draw against Sheffield Wednesday. Excuse me. Managed to get a victory over Millwall, but then lost against QPR. And then today, yeah, not doing too well. Do you know, Sheffield United are having a shocker, aren't they? Absolute shocker. Do you know, before the season started, the Sheffield United fans were giving Sheffield Wednesday fans so much grief for their off-field problems, shall we say. And you would expect it. It's a rivalry. It's a massive rivalry. But Sheffield Wednesday have got 4 points. Not a good start to the season. Sheffield United have got 1 point. Losing the last 5. Currently Sheffield United today, it's 0-0 against Charlton. Charlton are only in 18th place. Doesn't seem that long ago, does it? Sheffield United were in the Premier League. One of them teams nobody really wanted to play. But yeah, Sheffield United having a shocking season. They need to turn things around because, and pretty quickly, because to be honest, if they continue with this run much longer, you get to that stage where you start winning 3, 4, 5 on the bounce. Fantastic. But you're not moving up the league because you've given up so much ground early on. Need to get that sorted out. That is for sure. Right. And just while it's half time, I'm going to go for a quick piddle break. I'll be back in 5. Oh, that's better. My teeth were underwater, as Paddy McGuinness would have said. Augsburg 0, Mainz 4. Not good if you're a home supporter. Yeah, in the week, I'm going to cover this more tomorrow in our pre-match build-up to the Wisła game. But the owner, Jarosław Królewski, he's bringing up now, there's, if you don't know, Krakow, there's 2 main teams. There's Wisla Krakow and Cracovia. Cracovia, they've got the money, I would say. And he's bringing up that the only reason Cracovia are in the Ekstraklasa is because they it goes back to 2004 when they got done for match fixing. A sad time for Cracovia, but they got away with it. And yeah, he's bringing that up now, and the rivalry between Wisla Krakow and Cracovia is so fierce that when the Nazis occupied Poland in World War II, they had to tell the fans of both teams to calm things down a bit. Crazy. Massive rivalry. And it's so bad that in the build up to the derby when it was being played, there was one, I can't remember which season it was, but in the week leading up to it, there was 6 fatalities. 6 people lost their lives. This is a rivalry between Wisła and Cracovia. And there's also issues around Wisła not being allowed to take travelling support with the fans. They won't sign the contracts to say that no weapons are allowed to be used. Make of it what you will. Second half will be getting underway any time now. Fun and games in the week, wasn't there, in the Champions League as well? Simeone at Anfield just really let himself down there. I'm glad the fan came out as well from Liverpool and said what had happened. He's running up and down the line when they got the equaliser, wasn't he? Taunting the Liverpool fans. What did he expect was going to happen when Van Dijk put that winner in? They were obviously going to go straight for Simeone. And then for him not to say, there was rumours of it being, was it racial abuse? It wouldn't have even been racial abuse if, did they mention the Falkland Islands and this, that and the other? And instead of saying no, he just walked out, didn't he, and left the press conference, which everybody thinking, well, it must have been, when apparently that wasn't the case. So shame on Simeone. He's a character, that's for sure. I don't particularly like him from his playing days, but he certainly he brightens things up, doesn't he? We need characters in the game. All the players now, a lot of them are just like robots, aren't they? There's no characters really in the game anymore. We need someone like Gaza back and bring a bit of excitement back to the football. Everybody's frightened of saying anything now, and it's become a little bit grey, which is why I love watching me Polish football. It's so exciting. I need a plethora of goals in the second half. Let's get a nice big cash out offered from Betfair. Blimey. Early doors. Crystal Palace nearly doubling the lead there. Hit the crossbar. Graham Potter, he's not having the best start to the season, is he? He's under pressure. Burnley have just had a chance as well at the start of this second half. Still Burnley 1, Notts Forest 1. Williams in the second minute giving Forest a lead. Anthony on 20 minutes getting Burnley back level. Yeah, Burnley should have scored there. Still 1-1 though. Spartans FC 0, Sterling Albion 3. Christopher Eady on 46 minutes, increasing Sterling Albion's lead. Spartans, they'll still have been thinking about their orange and the cup of tea, it looks like. Score correction there, Salzburg 0, Sturm Graz 0. VAR ruling out the goal for handball. And Crusaders 0, Ballymena 1, MK Dons 1, Accrington 1. MK Dons back on level terms there. And Portsmouth 0, Sheffield Wednesday 2. That's not going well if you're a Sheffield United fan, is it? They'll have been hoping that Sheffield Wednesday were going out of business. It doesn't look like that's going to be the case. And it's after Crystal Palace have almost scored, it's West Ham. West Ham 1, Crystal Palace 1, Jared Bowen in the 49th minute, getting West Ham back on level terms after it could have been 2-0 to Palace. Hitting the crossbar straight after the half-time break, but this is how football works. Jacob Greaves, Ipswich, 49 minutes, not scored, he's been sent off for foul play. MK Dons 1, Accrington 1, Alex Gilby in the 48th minute, getting MK Dons back on level terms. As we've just seen, West Ham 1, Crystal Palace 1, Jared Bowen getting West Ham back level. And Portsmouth 0, Sheffield Wednesday 2. George Brown in the 50th minute, rubbing the noses in it of the Portsmouth fans and no doubt the Sheffield United fans. Boston United 0, Bournemouth 1. That one's on my coupon. How are we doing? Cash out value? No, still too low. Still too low. Come on, Jimmy needs a holiday. I'm looking tired. I'm working too hard. That's what it is. AFC Fylde 3, Leamington 0, and Norwich 1. Wrexham 1, Wrexham getting back level. They need these points, Wrexham. They need to start climbing that league if they are going to be going for at least the playoffs. That's what they would have been hoping for at the minute. They're going to be battling relegation. Josh Windass in the 47th minute there, getting Wrexham back on level terms. And Blackburn 0, Ipswich 0, Greaves in the 49th minute, getting sent off. I'm just looking there. Greaves has dragged the player down. It would have been one-on-one, but he was way outside the penalty area, like 15 yards outside the penalty area. But the referee's giving him a red. He still had a lot to do, but he would have been one-on-one with the keeper. So fair enough. Greaves has gone. And it's Stenosmuir 2, Peterhead 1. Ewan O'Reilly with a 52nd minute penalty, giving Stenosmuir the lead. And Kettering 1, Bishop Stortford 1. Kettering getting back level. Boston United, Boreham Wood 1. Boston United 0, Boreham Wood 1. It was Zach Brunt in the 49th minute, giving Boreham Wood the lead. And Stocksbridge 1, Hebburn Town 1. Hebburn Town getting back level. Cardiff 0, Bradford City 3. Goal scorer to follow. Bradford City are having a whale of a time in South Wales. Kelty Hearts 0, Hamilton 4. We've now got a sun shower. Got my doors open to the studio here, and I've just had a gust of wind bring a smattering of rain right across my face. Waking me up a little bit. Kelty Hearts 0, Hamilton Academicals 4. It was Connor Smith in the 54th minute, giving Hamilton Accies. They've won that one, haven't they? Cardiff 0, Bradford 3. It was Josh Neufville on 49 minutes. Great if you're an away fan there. And Reading 1, Leyton Orient 1. Leyton Orient getting back level. Goal scorer to follow. I better shut this door. I'm going to be getting soaked. Welling 1, Canvey 0. And Bologna 2, Genoa 1. That is a final score. Reading 1, Leyton Orient 1. It was Idris El Mizouni on 48 minutes, getting Leyton Orient back level. Let's have a look who's letting me down on my coupon so far. Name and shame. Who can't get the ball in the back of the net? Rotherham and Stockport. Stockport normally like a goal. I thought that was a shoe-in. Sheffield United and Charlton still 0-0. Stranraer and Elgin City 0-0. Erdrionians and Wraith 0-0. Aberdeen and Motherwell 0-0. Oh, what's going on? What is going on? Right, let's see if we can get... And Scunthorpe 2, Truro 0. Declan Howe on 53 minutes, doubling Scunthorpe's lead. Right. Homecoming tonight as well, isn't it, for Garnacho at Old Trafford. Now a Chelsea player. Wonder what sort of reception he will get. Doncaster 1, AFC Wimbledon 0. Owen Bailey in the 53rd minute, giving Doncaster the lead. Just trying to get another little wager on the go. Barrow and Crew. Can we have 2 goals in that game? Let's have a see. Possibly. Scottish Cup. What's going on there? Aberdeen and Motherwell. Want at least 2 goals in that game. Come on. Sorted out. Erdrionians and Wraith. Possibly. Stranraer and Elgin City, possibly. Who else have we got? Tamworth and Yeovil. Come on. Play the game, play the game. Doncaster 1, Wimbledon 0. Goal scorer to follow. It was Owen Bailey in the 53rd minute. Stenosmuir 3, Peterhead 1. Ewan O'Reilly in the 55th. We've done that one. And Colchester 1, Bristol Rovers 1. Mika Mabik on 52 minutes, getting Colchester back on level terms. Right, Stranraer and Elgin City. Been a goal in that game now, so we'll get rid of that one. 6-fold. Now it's gone to a 5-fold. Let's go with Rotherham and Stockport. What's going on there? Also Port Vale and Mansfield. What's going on? I'll tell you what's going on. Port Vale 1, Mansfield 0. Devante Cole in the 53rd minute giving Port Vale the lead. So we'll get rid of that one. Let's see what we can do with this. A £1 bet. 6-fold accumulator. £577 return. Let's see how we go. And it was Stranraer 1, Elgin City 0. Mark Russell, 56th minute from the penalty spot, giving Stranraer the lead. Salford 2, Swindon 1. Aaron Drinnan on 54 minutes, getting Swindon back into that game, but they're still trailing Salford. And Arbroath 1, Morton 0. Finlay Marshall in the 55th minute, giving Arbroath the lead. Cray Wanderers 2, #3. Cray Wanderers scoring, but still trailing in that game. Cray Wanderers and #. Let's have a look what's going on in that league. The Istiman League Premier Division. So the standings are... So Cray Wanderers are in 8th at the moment on 12 points. Last 5 games, they've won 2, lost 1, drawn 2. # have lost 4, won 1. So if it stays like this, they will gain ground on Cray Wanderers, but they'll still be in 10th in the league. Brentwood's currently sitting top on 22 points. Unbeaten so far this season, Brentwood, winning 7, drawing 1. And they're currently winning today as well, 2-0 against Billericay. And it's all changed at Carrow Road. Norwich 1, Wrexham 2. Ryan Longman on 54 minutes, giving Wrexham the lead. Wrexham need these 3 points. The way their season's been going, though, will they hang on? It's doubtful. Barrow 1, Crewe 0. Isaac Fletcher on 58 minutes. And Cameron Harper for Carlisle, 54 minutes. He's not scored. He's been sent off. Second bookable offence. Warrington Rylands 2, Hyde 1. Hyde on the score sheet, but still trailing. Blackburn 1, Ipswich 0. Todd Cantwell with a 59th minute penalty. I was going to say they're making that extra man count now, Blackburn, but it had to come from the penalty spot. Just looking at this Wrexham goal. Who a goal that? Who a goal from Norwich. Boos ringing out, no doubt. Sholling 0, Hanwell Town 1. Took just 10 minutes since Greaves got sent off there at Ewood Park for Blackburn to take the lead. But like I said, it was from the penalty spot, so not from open play. But hopefully the floodgates will open now. That'll help my bet as well. Woking 0, Forest Green 2. Goal scorer to follow there. And Sholling 0, Hanwell Town 1. Hey, my cash out, my 6 food accumulator, £577. I put £1 on. Cash out is £1.03. You spoke too soon, Jimmy. You spoke too soon. It's just dropped to 88 pence, but we're still in with a chance there. We're still in with a chance. So since we put it on, Barrow have scored. Blackburn have scored. My 16 food accumulator. Cash out still too low on that one. Come on, I want the 206,000, please. If you're a Hull fan, it's just got better. Hull 2, Southampton 0. Josh Lundstrom in the 59th minute, doubling Hull's lead. Worcester 1, Real Bedford 2. Real Bedford take the lead there. And Chorley 2, Macclesfield 1. Chorley taking the lead. And Declan Gallagher for Ross County, 60 minutes. He's not scored. He's been sent off. He's been a naughty boy. Foul play. Woking 0, Forest Green 2. It was Tom Knowles in the 59th minute, doubling Forest Green's lead. London Stadium, it's still West Ham 1, Crystal Palace 1. Crystal Palace could have gone 2-0 up just after half-time, hitting the crossbar. But then Bowen made them suffer. Getting West Ham back level in the 49th minute. West Ham there with another good chance. Close but no cigar. Still 1-1. Boston United 0, Boreham Wood 2. It was Abdul Malik on 61 minutes, doubling Boreham Wood's lead. And Aberdeen 0, Motherwell 1. Regan Charles Cook on 63 minutes, giving Motherwell the lead in the Scottish Cup. And now at Carrow Road, Norwich 1, Wrexham 3. Goal scorer to follow. It was Josh Windass again on 59 minutes. He'd already got Wrexham back level on 47 minutes. Norwich City fans, they're not happy. They took the lead on 39 minutes through Stacey. But now it's Wrexham pulling away. Flint 0, Barry 0 currently in the 91st minute. Penalty's just been missed by Flint, so still 0-0. And Haverfordwest 1, Connors Quay 3 now. Connors Quay just scoring. Haverfordwest down to 10 men as well. And here we go. Rotherham 0, Stockport 1. Kyle Wotton on 60 minutes, giving Stockport the lead away at Rotherham. That's on my coupon. Let's have a look how we're doing cash out wise. We're up to £3 and a penny. Here we go. £2 and 2 pence profit. I think we'll leave that one running. Buy myself some hair gel then. Sort me mop out. Got a bit of a mullet going on here, Jimmy. Turf Moor, still Burnley 1, Nottingham Forest 1. Forest took the lead on 2 minutes through Williams, but Anthony equalising for Burnley on 20 minutes. And it's now Walsall 3, Tranmere 1. Daniel Kanu on 61 minutes. Walsall pulling away there, Empire Maker. He'll have his head in his hands. Still time. And at the American Express Stadium, it's still Brighton 2, Spurs 1. Brighton taking the lead on 8 minutes through Minter, then Ayari on 31 minutes. Richarlison on 43 minutes, pulling one back, but still Brighton 2, Spurs 1. And it is Barnet 2, Grimsby 0, Lee and Lovu on 64 minutes there, doubling Barnet's lead. Tamworth and Yeovil, I need some goals. Adrionians and Wraith, come on. or settle for the £577. East Kilbride 1, Dumbarton 1. Scott Tomlinson getting Dumbarton back level in the 67th minute. And it's Dundee FC 2, Livingston 0, Joe Wesley. Doubling Dundee's lead in the 66th minute, and it's Flint 0, Barry 0. That is a final score. Real Madrid 2, Espanyol 0. Potters Bar 2, Cray Valley 2. Potters Bar getting back level there. Gateshead 1, FC Halifax 2. FC Halifax taking the lead. Llanelli 0, Colwyn Bay 0. That's a final score. And Banbury 3, Spalding United 0. Alloa 2, Cove Rangers 1. It was Mitch Megson on 69 minutes getting Cove Rangers on the score sheet, but they are still trailing. Players are arriving at Old Trafford now for the early evening kick-off. Manchester United and Chelsea. Bromley 1, Chesterfield 2. Liam Mandeville on 67 minutes, giving Chesterfield the lead. And Gateshead 1, Halifax 2. David Carver on 61 minutes. West Ham 1, Crystal Palace 2. West Ham got back on level terms and they were coming back into that game. But once again, Crystal Palace take the lead through Tyreek Mitchell, 68 minutes. Barnet 3, Grimsby 0. Offerbor on 68 minutes on the score sheet again for Barnet. Just looking at this Palace goal. Mitchell on his right foot from a clearance, just blimey, no chance for the keeper there, right in the top corner. Good goal. West Ham 1, Crystal Palace 2. You certainly enjoyed that one, did Offerbor. Scunthorpe 3, Truro 0. And Slough 2, Hornchurch 1. Slough taking the lead. I almost did it then as well. Turned my microphone off while I had a drink. Didn't turn it back on. Luckily I spotted it out the corner of my eye. That's more luck than judgment, though. Come on, Jimmy. Sort it out. Bracknell 2, Walton and Hersham 1. Walton and Hersham on the score sheet, but still trailing there. Plenty of time left though. Turf Moor still Burnley 1, Nottingham Forest 1. Williams on 2 minutes, give Forest a lead. Anthony on 20 minutes, getting the equaliser. Is there going to be a winner in this game? Scunthorpe 3, Truro 0. It was Alfie Beeston on 70 minutes, giving Scunthorpe third. Burgess Hill 2, Folkestone 2. Burgess Hill getting back level. And Bracknell 2, Walton and Hersham 1. Walton and Hersham back on the score sheet. And Doncaster 1, AFC Wimbledon 1. Goal scorer to follow there. AFC Wimbledon getting back on level terms. Molineux still Wolves 1, Leeds 3. Wolves taking the lead early on, but Leeds coming roaring back. And it's finished. Werder Bremen 0, Freiburg 3. Welling 3, Canvey 0. Great, Dave, you're a Welling supporter. Let's have a look at the cash out. How's the cash out doing? Oh, 76 pence. It's dropped down a bit. Who we're waiting on goals from? Tamworth and Yeovil. Adrian Wraith as well. You're going to have to get on the score sheet at least to give me a fighting chance. And Doncaster 1, AFC Wimbledon 1. It was Ryan Johnson in the 70th minute getting AFC Wimbledon back on level terms. Chatham 1, Carshalton 1. Carshalton back level. Hoffenheim 1, Bayern Munich 4. And it's Notts County 2, Crawley 0. And that was Tyrese Hall in the 71st minute. Notts County pulling away there. Here we go. Tamworth 1, Yeovil 0. That's one we were waiting on. Where are we up to? Oh, we're back up to £2.70 now. We're back up to £2.33 now. Who's not scored yet that's letting me down so far? Erdrionians and Wraith. Come on. At least then, going into the last few minutes, you're still in with a chance of a goal going in, aren't you? Whereas if you're still 0-0, you're always up against it. Makes the bookmakers get a little bit nervous when that happens. Erdrionians and Wraith. Come on. Wickham 2, Northampton 0. Wickham pulling away there. And it's Hull 3, Southampton 0. Not a good day if you're a Southampton fan. It's a furled trip as well, isn't it, from Hull to Southampton. Wickham 2, Northampton 0. George Abbott in the 72nd minute it was, doubling Wickham's lead. No wins for Southampton in the last 4, and they're not going to be winning today either. It was Ollie McBurney on the 70th minute. Looking at this possession stats, Hull, well, Southampton have had way more possession, but they've done nothing with it. Hull 3, Southampton 0. MK Dons 1, Accrington 2. Accrington take the lead there. Goal scorer to follow, and Dundee FC 2, Livingston 1. Clark Robertson on 74 minutes with an own goal, but at least Livingston are on the score sheet. Still trailing though by 2-1. MK Dons 1, Accrington 2. It was Charlie Caton in the 73rd minute giving Accrington the lead. Dinas Powys 1, Afan United. Dinas Powys 3, Afan United 1. That is a final score. And if you didn't know, the Welsh clubs. Oh, Jimmy, you're looking tired, son. You're looking tired. I need an early night tonight. Merthyr Town 0, Radcliffe 4. Radcliffe are having a great day now. Almost next to each other, these two teams in the league, but Radcliffe definitely having the best of it. And Stranraer 1, Elgin City 1. It was Kane Hester in the 75th minute, getting Elgin City back on level terms. And it's still West Ham 1, Crystal Palace 2. Worcester 1, Real Bedford 3. And Morecambe 3, Wealdstone 2. Wealdstone pulling one back there, but still trailing. And Guiseley 2, Morpeth 0. how long's left in this Arbroath game and Wraith Rovers? 72 minutes, so plenty of time left there. We need 2 goals in that game. Who am I panicking on the most at the minute? 77 minutes, Barrow and Crew. Need another goal in the Blackburn and Ipswich game as well. Currently 1-0 to Blackburn, Ipswich down to 10 men. Wimborne 1, Evesham 1, Wimborne getting back level there. Kettering 2, Bishop Stortford 1. And Cleethorpes 1, Stockton 2. Needham Market 3, Stamford 0, and MK Dons 1, Accrington 2. That's a score correction. Welling 4, Canvey 0, and Notts County 3, Crawley 0. Goal scorer to follow in that one. Tamworth 1, Yeovil 0. It was Kennedy Diggy on 75 minutes for Tamworth. Notts County 3, Crawley 0. It was Alassana Jatta on 75 minutes. He's on a decent season for Notts County, putting the ball in the back of the net, Jatta, because I remember his name. Ross County 1, Queen's Park 2. Queen's Park taking the lead there. And Merthyr Town 0, Radcliffe 5. What is going on there? Guiseley 2, Morpeth 1. Morpeth on the score sheet, but still trailing. And still no goals in that game. Up in Scotland, I need it for my bet. Come on, Erdrionians. I need 2 goals in that game, Erdrionians and Wraith. It's the only one of my games now that's not got a goal in it. Morecambe 3, Wealdstone 2. It was Mika Obiero on 74 minutes getting Wealdstone back into that game, but they are still trailing by 3 goals to 2. Cash out's gone down to 69 pence now. Rubbish! Erdrionians and Wraith. Guiseley 2, Morpeth 1. Morpeth on the score sheet, but still trailing. I'm waiting for it to come across the top. Keep your eyes out for Erdrionians and Wraith. Cheltenham 0, Oldham 2. Luke Hannon with a 75th minute penalty, doubling Oldham's lead. And Burgess Hill 2, Folkestone 3. Folkestone having a decent season. Cheltenham 0, Oldham 2. Eastleigh 1, Braintree 2. Bromley 2, Chesterfield 2. Bromley back level there. And Slough 2, Hornchurch 3 now. Hornchurch taking the lead. Spartans 1, Stirling 3. Spartans on the score sheet, but still trailing at home there. And still nothing for Erdrionians and Wraith. Come on! Sort it out. Sort it out. Cardiff 1, Bradford City 3. The comeback's on. I think it's too little too late though. Goal scorer to follow there. And Bromley 2, Chesterfield 2. It was Che Dunkley with the 79th minute own goal getting Bromley back level there. Spartans 1, Stirling Albion 3. Ayrton Sonker on 78 minutes getting the Spartans on the score sheet but still trailing. Callum Robinson on 77 minutes for Cardiff. So it's Cardiff 1, Bradford 3. Time for a comeback there for Cardiff. 13 minutes plus stoppage time. Uphill task, but is it beyond Cardiff? I don't think so. We shall see. Corn 1, Royston 2. Royston taking the lead. Clyde 2, Edinburgh City 1. Clyde taking the lead. Goal scorer to follow in that one. Plymouth Argyle still losing at home to Peterborough. Plymouth 0, Peterborough 1. And Eastleigh 1, Braintree 2 now. Tom Blackwell on 78 minutes giving Braintree the lead. Chertsey 1, Gosport 2. Gosport taking the lead. And Clyde 2, Edinburgh City 1, Scott Williamson on 80 minutes giving Clyde the lead. Morecambe 3, Wealdstone 3. Wealdstone back level there. And Horsham FC 0, AFC Totton 2 now. Stevenage 2, Exeter 1. Jordan Roberts on 80 minutes giving Stevenage the lead once again. And I was getting excited then. Arbroath 1, Morton 1. And that was Jackson Longridge on 80 minutes getting Morton back on level terms there. Doncaster 1, AFC Wimbledon 2. Goal scorer to follow there for Wimbledon as they take the lead. And still nothing in the Erdrionians and Wraith game. I need 2 goals in that game. Time's running out. It's messing up my coupon. Cash out's down to 22 pence now. Doncaster 1, AFC Wimbledon 2. It was Miles Hippolyte on 82 minutes, giving Wimbledon the lead. Morecambe 3, Wealdstone 3. What a game that is. Alfie Massey on 80 minutes getting Wealdstone back on level terms. Not many games finished 3-3, so we'll be looking for somebody to take the lead and probably a winner at that stage of the game. Amex Stadium, we've got a goal. We've got a game on the go, and it is Spurs. Ooh, Brighton 2, Spurs 2. It's a lucky goal, really. It's an own goal, but Spurs will take it. Can they get a winner there after they were losing twice? Dundee 2, Livingston 2. Jeremy Bocula with an 83rd minute penalty getting Livingston back on level terms there. And Reading 2, Leyton Orient 1. Liam Fraser in the 79th minute giving Reading the lead. It's been credited to a John Paul Van Heck 82nd minute own goal for Brighton, which goes to Liverpool. Goes to Liverpool. Shut up, Jimmy. What are you talking about? Brighton 2, Tottenham Hotspur 2. An own goal from Van Heck in the 82nd minute. Scunthorpe 4, Truro 0. Danny Whitehall in the 84th minute giving Scunthorpe a huge lead against Truro. They're not going to blow that one. 6 minutes to go. Truro having to travel all the way up to Scunthorpe as well. Be a long journey home. Or maybe not. Maybe they're just enjoying the day out. Would have been a better journey home, though, if you got at least a point. Quick shout out, if you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button, ping that notifications bell. If you can give us a thumbs up, that'd be superb. I'm trying to build the subscriber count now because once we get big enough, we're going to get the rights to stream the Polish Premier League with English commentary from me, Jimmy James. And it is now Reading 2, Leyton Orient 1. Fraser in the 79th minute giving Reading a lead at the Select Car Leasing Stadium. Hello, hello. If you're a Swindon fan, you'll be celebrating at the moment. Salford 2, Swindon 2. Jamie Knight Labelle on 83 minutes, getting Swindon back on level terms there. Look, for all intents and purposes, that it was going to be a great day for Salford. But not to be. Swindon pulling them back level now. 2-2. Rotherham, I thought, had scored there against Stockport, but that's been ruled out. So it's going to be, it's still 1-0 to Stockport there. Blackburn and Ipswich. It's raining that hard. 79 minutes and 39 minutes that game was stopped. There's so much rain on the pitch. The ball wouldn't roll in the middle of the pitch, so the referee's taking the players off. The referee's taking the players off. Will this restart? The ground staff are on the pitch at the minute, but they're fighting a losing battle there. $83 minutes gone, still Erdrionians 0, Wraith 0. Oh, for goodness sake. Cash outs at a penny. Redditch 2, Stourbridge 1. Redditch taking the lead there. And Rotherham 0, Stockport 1. That is a goal correction. Stocksbridge 1. Hebburn 2. Hebburn taking the lead there. And just as I said it, well, 5 minutes ago, not many games finished 3-3. It's now Morecambe 4, Wealdstone 3. Goal scorer to follow in that one. You've certainly had your money's worth if you were watching Morecambe and Wealdstone. Salford drawing today at the moment with Swindon, 2-2. Salford Rugby League, I'm not sure what's going on there. I don't know if they're going to survive or not. It's just all gone pear-shaped, all gone sour in so many ways. Whether they'll be back next season, I'm not too sure. Limavady 0, Harland and Wolf Welders 3. I've just got a feeling if we can get one goal in that Wraith game against away at Erdrionians, we could get 2. They'll both be playing, keeping it tight now, not wanting to lose, will they, so late on? Don't they know I've got a bet on? Port Vale 1, Mansfield 1. Resorts on 86 minutes, getting Mansfield back on level terms there. Turf Moor, it's still Burnley 1, Nottingham Forest 1. Forest took the lead on 2 minutes through Williams. Anthony on 20 minutes, getting Burnley back level. No more goals since, still 1-1. Slough 2, Hornchurch 4. Austria Vienna 0, Reed 2. Lose 2, Ramsgate 2. And Morecambe 4, Wealdstone 3. It was Emerson Sutton on 86 minutes, giving Morecambe the lead. Still more goals to come in that game, you can just feel it. Lose 2, Ramsgate 2. Aveley 1, Dartford 1. Aveley getting back level. Final scores are coming in now, aren't they? Kelty Hearts 0, Hamilton Accies 4. That is a full time. East Kilbride 1, Dumbarton 1. That's a final score. Oh! Cash out's too low as well now. Pride Park, it's still Derby 0, Preston 1. Divine on 29 minutes, giving Preston the lead. That's the way it stayed. I'm not sure that game, you know, Blackburn and Ipswich is going to get finished. Pitch is in a real mess. Oh dear, if you're a Sheffield United fan, Sheffield United 0, Charlton 1. 90 minutes on the clock there as well. Big kick. Ekstraklasa. Just side foot. Just came for a hoof from the keeper. Sheffield United could not deal with it. At Bramall Lane, the home faithful are not going to be happy with that. Especially seeing as it looks like Sheffield Wednesday are going to take all 3 points as well. But yeah, Ekstraklasa on 90 minutes, giving Charlton a 1-0 lead. Warrington Rylands 3, Hyde 2. A late goal there for Warrington Rylands, putting them into the lead. Banbury 3, Spalding United 1. Too little too late there for Spalding United. Could that be famous last words? Maybe. Curzon Ashton 1, South Shields 2. Curzon Ashton on the score sheet, but still trailing. And Stranraer 1, Elgin City 2. Goal scorer to follow in that one. West Ham and Crystal Palace, 7 minutes have added on time. We've had 2 of them. Still trailing Crystal Palace though by 1-2. Cray Wanderers 3, hashtag 3. Cray Wanderers getting back level there. I'm not sure what's going on here now. Stranraer and Elgin City, it should be 1-1. There was a goal correction. So it is... and it's now Salford 3, Swindon 2. Goal scorer to follow in that one. That could be a massive goal for Salford. Final score, Stanishmuir 3, Peterhead 1. Not bothered with the final scores. There's still games being played. Salford 3, Swindon 2. It was Callum Cisse in the 91st minute, giving Salford possibly all 3 points. Walsall 3, Tranmere 2. Billy Blacker in the 89th minute, giving a possible lifeline to Tranmere, but they are still trailing there. Empire Maker will be sat with his fingers crossed now for Tranmere. And it's Cheltenham 0, Oldham 3 now. Oldham pulling away in that one. That's done and dusted. Hereford 2, Worksop 1. Worksop on the score sheet, but running out of time there. Notts County 4, Crawley 0. Tyrese Hall in the 92nd minute. Just hammering the nail in Crawley's coffin there. And it was Cheltenham 0, Oldham 3. Joe Quigley in the 90th minute, nailing Cheltenham's coffin for the day. Crusaders 1, Ballymena 1. That is a final score. And Tiverton 1, Uxbridge 1. Tiverton getting a late possible share of the points there. Still playing though. Queen of the South 0, Inverness. Cali Thistle 2. Goal scorer to follow. Still nothing at Erdrionians. And it's all gone pear-shaped because Aberdeen have lost 1-0 to Motherwell in the Cup. Rubbish. Rubbish. Ooh, Berkhamsted 2, Plymouth Parkway 2. Berkhamsted getting back level late on there. And Walsall 4, Tranmere 2. Walsall, yeah. Possible chance of a late comeback there for Tranmere. Walsall have snuffed that out pretty quickly. Slough 2, Hornchurch 5. Hornchurch pulling away. Lots of FA Cup matches being played today as well, but they're only final results only. They don't come through till late. Queen of the South 0, Inverness Cali Thistle 2. Louis Longstaff in the 94th minute, doubling Cali Thistle's lead. And Albert Adoma in the 91st minute, making it Walsall 4, Tranmere 2-0. Tranmere 2 now. Whitehawk 1, St Albans 1. St Albans getting a late goal there. And Norwich 2, Wrexham 3. Wrexham fans, they'll be getting nervous now. Javon McCammer on 92 minutes, giving Norwich a possible late chance. And Leicester 2, Harborough 2. Leicester getting a late equaliser there. Sheffield United 0, Charlton 1. That is a final score. And Luke, a forward for MK Dons, 95 minutes. He's not scored. He's been a naughty boy. Second bookable offence. He's been sent off. Queen of the South 1, Inverness Calais Thistle 2. It was Louis Longstaff with a 93rd minute own goal. And now that's a score correction. It's now Inverness, Queen of the South 0, Inverness Calais Thistle 2. It wasn't an own goal from Louis Longstaff. Potters Bar 2, Cray Valley 3. Cray Valley with a late, probably a winner there. And Burnley 1, Nottingham Forest 1 is a final score. And the rain coming down in Burnley, just right at the side of Blackburn, isn't it? It is stir rods. It is stir rods coming down. I don't think we're still playing at Blackburn. Dundee 3, Livingston 2, Callum Jones, a 97th minute penalty giving Dundee the points there. The only game in the Scottish Premiership being played today. My word. That was some rain coming down in Burnley. Finished just in time, really. Final score, West Ham 1, Crystal Palace 2. They won't be blowing bubbles tonight, the West Ham fans. Cray Wanderers 4, hashtag 3. Late goal there for Cray Wanderers. Brentwood 3, Billericay 0. That's more protests. Yeah, the West Ham fans not happy. And there is a goal. Hull 3, Southampton 1. Adam Armstrong in the 95th minute. Too little, too late. Hull will be taking the points there. They're having a bit of a shocking run at the moment, Southampton. Hales Owen 1, St Ives 0. Late goal there for Hales Owen, probably taking the points. Graham Potter doesn't look happy. I bet he wishes the ground would swallow him up. Crystal Palace fans, they are celebrating. And a late goal, York 0, Solihull Moors 1. Jacob Wakeling in the 95th minute. Probably going to give the points to Solihull Moors. And Port Vale 2, Mansfield 1. Ronan Curtis in the 95th minute with a penalty. Looks like Port Vale are going to take all 3 points. Tom Crawford for Altrincham, 94th minute. He's not scored. He's been sent off. Second bookable offence. We'll have to be getting ready for all the final scores. What a day. What a day. It's now finished. It's now finished. Wolves 1, Leeds 3. Wolves taking the lead in that game, but Leeds with 3 pretty quickish goals. Yeah, they scored 31, 39 and 45th minute. Kidderminster 2, Buxton 2. Buxton with the late equaliser. Right, let's get ready to get these final scores through to you guys. Quick shout out. If you haven't done so already, please hit that subscribe button. Once we get the numbers big enough, we've got a deal coming our way with the Ekstraklasa, hopefully, where we're going to be able to live stream the Polish Premier League matches. Big game coming up at 5:30 tonight. Manchester United hosting Chelsea. Garnacho on his return to Old Trafford. Wonder what reception he's going to get. I think he'll get a decent reception, to be honest. Just better plug this laptop in. Don't want the power going halfway through. That would be rather unfortunate. Any late goals going in. None that I can see. Right, let's get a little bit of peace and quiet for you guys. So the you can concentrate on your full times now. Well, there is a late goal there. Chatham 2, Carl Shortland 1. Chatham taking a late lead. Just waiting for these final scores to load now. Here we go. Start off with the English Premier League. Liverpool 2, Everton 1. Brighton 2, Tottenham 2. Burnley 1, Nottingham Forest 1. West Ham 1, Crystal Palace 2. Wolves 1, Leeds 3. Manchester United and Chelsea, that's a 5:30 kickoff. Fulham and Brentford, that's an 8 p.m. kickoff. English Championship. Birmingham 1, Swansea 0. Leicester 0, Coventry 0. QPR 1, Stoke 0. Blackburn 1, Ipswich 0. That game's been interrupted due to inclement weather. Check with your bookmaker to see what the rules are with that one. I'm not sure it'll continue. Derby 0, Preston 1. Hull 3, Southampton 1. Norwich 2, Wrexham 3. Portsmouth 0, Sheffield Wednesday 2. Sheffield United 0. Charlton 1. English League 1. Blackpool 1, Barnsley 0. Bolton 4, Wigan 1. Lincoln 3, Luton Town 1. Cardiff 1, Bradford City 3. Doncaster 1, AFC Wimbledon 2. Huddersfield 0, Burton 0. Plymouth Argyle 0, Peterborough 1. Port Vale 2, Mansfield 1. Reading 2, Leyton Orient 1. That game still being played, 99 minutes on the clock. Rotherham 0, Stockport County 1. Stevenage 2, Exeter 1. Wickham 2, Northampton 0. English League 2. Cambridge United 2, Fleetwood 1. Harrogate 2, Shrewsbury 0. Barnet 3, Grimsby 0. Barrow 1, Crewe 0. Bromley 2, Chesterfield 2. Cheltenham 0, Oldham 3. Colchester 1, Bristol Rovers 1. MK Dons 1, Accrington 2. Newport 1, Gillingham 3. Notts County 4, Crawley 0. Salford 3, Swindon 2. And Walsall 4, Tranmere Rovers 2. English National League. Brackley Town 1, Sutton 0. Aldershot 1, Hartlepool 0. Altrincham 1, Carlisle 2. Boston United 0, Boreham Wood 2. Eastleigh 1, Braintree 3. That game still being played. 14 minutes of added on time they're into. Gateshead 1, FC Halifax 2. Morecambe 4, Wealdstone 3. Scunthorpe 4, Truro 0. Tamworth 1, Yeovil 0. Woking 0, Forest Green 2. York City 0, Solihull Moors 1. And Rochdale and Southend, that was postponed due to bad weather. English National League North. AFC Fylde 4, Leamington 0. Still being played into injury time there, 14 minutes. Alfreton 1, AFC Telford 0. Bedford 0, Spennymoor 3. That game still being played just into injury time there. Chorley 3, Macclesfield 2. Curzon Ashton 1, South Shields 2. That game still being played, 88 minutes on the clock. Darlington 1, Chester 1. Hereford 2, Worksop 1. Kidderminster 2, Buxton 2. Marine 1, Kings Lynn 1, Merthyr Town 0, Radcliffe 5, Scarborough 1, Oxford City 0, Southport 2, Peterborough Sports 1. English National League South, Bath 0, Chelmsford 1, Dorking 0, Dagenham and Redbridge 0, Dover 3, Hampton and Richmond 3, Eastbourne Borough 0, Salisbury 0, Enfield Town 1, Chippenham 0, Hemel Hempstead 1, Farnborough 0, Horsham FC 0, AFC Totton 2, Maidstone 0, Maidenhead 1, Slough 2, Hornchurch 5, Torquay 1, Ebbsfleet 0, and just finished now, Western Supermare 1, Chesham 0, Worthing 0, Tonbridge 1. English MPL Premier Division, Ashton United 1, Lancaster 3, Bamber and Warrington match postponed, Cleethorpes 1, Stockton 2, FC United and Rushall match postponed, Guiseley 3, Morpeth 1, Hednesford 2, Gainsborough 0, Leek 1, Ilkeston 2, Stocksbridge 1, Hebburn Town 2, Warrington Rylands 4, Hyde 2, Workington 1, Prescott 1. English Southern League Premier Central, Banbury 4, Spalding United 1, Barwell 0, Bromsgrove 2, Burytown 0, Alvechurch 1, Hales Owen 1, St Ives 0, Kettering 3, Bishop Stortford 1, Leiston 2, Harborough 2, Needham Market 4, Stamford 1, Corn 1, Royston 2, Redditch 3, Stourbridge 1, Sudbury 1, Stratford 1, Worcester 1, Rail Bedford 3. English Southern League Premier South, Basingstoke 1, Havant and Waterlooville 3, Berkhamsted 2, Plymouth Parkway 2, Bracknell 2, Walton and Hersham 3, Chertsey 1, Gosport 3, Dorchester 2, Yatetown 0, Barnham 4, Taunton 0, Hungerford 0, Poole 0, Sholing 1, Hanwell Town 1, Tiverton 1, Uxbridge 1, Weymouth 0, Gloucester 3, Wimborne 1, Evesham 1. The English Easterman League Premier Division, Aveley 1, Dartford 1, Brentford 3, Billericay 0, Burgess Hill 2, Folkestone 3, Chatham 2, Carshalton 1, Cheshunt 1, Dulwich Hamlet 1, Cray Wanderers 4, Hashtag 3, Lewes 2, Ramsgate 2, Potters Bar 2, Cray Valley 3, Welling 4, Canvey 1, Whitehawk 1, St Albans 1, and Wingate and Finchley and Chichester match abandoned. FA Trophy qualification, a lot of these games haven't come through yet because they're final results only, so we'll go through what we've got. Harrow 4, Jersey Bulls 0. And that's it. In the German Bundesliga, Augsburg 1, Mainz 4, Hamburger 2, Heidenheim 1, Hoffenheim 1, Bayern Munich 4, Werder Bremen 0, Freiburg 3, RB Leipzig and FC Köln, that's a 5:30 kickoff. German Bundesliga 2, Braunschweig 1, Elfsberg 4, Hertha Berlin 0, Paderborn 2, Magdeburg 0, Schalke 2. Nuremberg and Bochum, that is a 7:30 kickoff. Over to Italy in the Serie A. Bologna 2, Genoa 1. And just kicked off now is Verona and Juventus, currently 0-0. Udinese and AC Milan, that's a 7:45 kickoff. Over to Holland now, the Eredivisie. FC Volendam 1, Excelsior 1, 82 minutes on the clock there, so still playing. Groningen and Telstar, that's a 5:45 kickoff. Sittard and Utrecht, that's a 7 o'clock kickoff. And Breda and Heracles, that's an 8 o'clock kickoff. Northern Ireland Premiership. Crusaders 1, Ballymena 1. Cliftonville 1, Larne 2. Start that one again. Crusaders 1, Ballymena 1. Dungannon 2, Cliftonville 1. Larne 2, Carrick Rangers 0. Linfield 2, Glenavon 0. Northern Irish Championship. Ards 2, Armagh 1. Ballinamallard 2, Dundela 1. Institute 0, Newington 1. Limavady 0, Harland and Wolf Welders 3. Queen's University 2, Loughgall 2. Warren Point 0, Anna 1. Polish Ekstraklasa. Radomiak 1, Gilvice 0. Arki Gdynia 0. Corona Kiochi 0. And Tamalika Brookbet 0, Lech Poznan 0. 37 minutes on the clock there, so plenty of time to go in that one. 7:15 kickoff tonight between Legia Varsova and Raków. Polish Betclic 1, no games being played currently. 3 games being played tonight, 6:30 kickoffs. That's Pogoń Siedice and Śląsk Wrocław. Polonia Bytom, they host Legnica. And Polonia Varsova, they're at home to Pucha. Moving up to Scotland now, the Scottish Premiership, just a 1 game today. Dundee FC 3, Livingston 2. Scottish Championship, Erdrionians 0, Wraith 0. Arbroath 1, Morton 1. Ross County 1, Queen's Park 2. Scottish League 1, Alloa 2, Cove Rangers 1. East Fife 1, Montrose 1. Kelty Hearts 0, Hamilton 4. Queen of the South 0, Inverness 2. Stenhousemuir 3, Peterhead 1. Scottish League 2. Clyde 2, Edinburgh City 1. East Kilbride 1, Dumbarton 1. Forfar Athletic 1, Annan 0. Spartans 1, Stirling 3. And Stranraer 1, Elgin City 1. Scottish League Cup Playoffs. Aberdeen 0, Motherwell 1. Rangers and Hibernian, that's a 5:45 kickoff. Over to Spain now, La Liga. Girona 0, Levante 4. Real Madrid 2, Espanyol 0. 5 minutes into added on time, so that game is still being played. Alaves and Sevilla and Villarreal Osasuna, that's 5:30 kickoffs. Valencia and Atletico Bilbao, that is an 8 p.m. kickoff. Turkish Superliga, just a 1 game completed. Going to have fun saying this one now. Gensler Berigli 1. Sport 0. It doesn't get any easier. Welsh Premier League. Flint 0, Barry 0. Haverfordwest 1, Connors Quay 3. Llanelli 0, Colwyn Bay 0. Carnarvon and Penybont, that's a 5:15 kickoff. The Welsh FA Cup, not all the scores are through, so we'll give you the ones that we do have. Barrow FC 0, Treasure Bay 3. Glenavon Blues 4, Canton Liberal 1. Bow Street 4, Sefton Albion 2. Caerphilly 1, Caldicott 3. Carouse FC 6, Hawarden Rangers 1. Cardiff Draconians 4, Cumberland Celtic 2, Dinners Powys 3, Affan United 1, Holyhead 4, Borden United 0, Llaneffid 5, Llanberis 1, Llanrug 4, Ruthin 3. That was after penalties. It was 3-3 after full time. Morristown 0, Clydach 0. Wensicoba 7, Pentwanwa 0. Penrhenock 2, Shidgen United 0. Pennydarren 0, Carew Ely 5. Pennygraig United 2, Cumwan Welfare 2. Pontycullen 4, Tatter 1. Port Talbot 2, Seven Sisters 1. Radar 1, Kefin Quabar 4. Rastellin 5, Neffin United 2. Taff Wells 2, Abertillery Excelsior 1. Tredegar Town 1, Gleneath Town 3. Apologies for the pronunciation there. I think that's all we've got for you. I think that is it. Let's just have a roll down to right to the very end. There's normally something that's tripped us up. Plenty of pronunciation today tripping us up, that's for sure. No, I think that's your lot. Famous last words, but here we go. Yeah, that's everything. So hopefully, if you've had a wager or a parlay or a bet, whatever you want to call it, hopefully it's been successful for you today. Jimmy, I failed it. I failed again. It'll come in one day though, and then it'll be all fun and games for Jimmy. It is anyway, but you know what I mean. Please hit that subscribe button, ping that notifications bell, give us a thumbs up. Once the subscriber count is high enough, we will get the rights to live stream the Polish Premier League. We're working on it, but we do need the subscriptions. There's far too low at the moment. So hopefully you guys can help us out and hit that subscribe button. If you don't want to get bombarded, we don't bombard you anyway. We normally get 4 or 5 streams a week out there. But yeah, just don't hit the notifications bell. But if you could hit that subscribe button, it'd be fantastic. Live chat's always open. If you want to get hold of me, you can email me, catchitlivefirst@gmail.com. I'm on Facebook as Jimmy James. You can get hold of us there, or you can leave a comment on the video. And like I say, live chat is always open. It's a friendly place to come normally. Bit quiet today, but there you go. All that's left for me to say is enjoy the rest of your evening. Don't forget to join me tomorrow, the pre-match build-up to Wisla Krakow's game away at Lexner. Then we'll have the live stream of the match. A good old watch-along. Hopefully we get 3 more points. We'll get ready for that one. I'm looking forward to it already. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday evening. Thanks for joining me. Don't forget, please hit that subscribe button. I'll see you soon.